So, when it's 39 degrees, that's the way to cool down.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah. Welcome to Monday, the 21st of August to be precise. This evening marks the start of a week-long fiesta here in our village of Potries. But for now, suffice to say, this week is going to be full of various types of entertainment. We've got Potries' version of a Mardi Gras, normally a foam party, a paint party, various other crazy nights of music that go on till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning quite often.
I don't think I saw the foam party advertised this year. I think we've got the paint party instead.
Oh. Morning.
Zombies here.
Zombie's here. Hey, Zombie. Just in time for the Santa Rita after your mum.
Yes, indeed.
Alison's mum name is Rita. Hi, Rita.
Patron saint of lost causes.
Oh.
Just like me.
What are they carrying around with them today?
Saint Rita.
Is that Saint Rita?
That's Saint Rita.
Ah, from the church.
Yes.
We're going to wander up. We quite often think they're going to come straight past our house and then they, well, turn down that way. Hola! And that's Santa Rita. So that marks the true start of all of this, really, doesn't it?
Yes.
As they were the first, what do you call it, an idol, effigy?
Effigy.
Into local church for the first big mass of the week. Good evening and welcome to Tuesday night. So tonight is one of the really big evenings for this fiesta. Basically what's going to happen now is half of the village are going to make their way up the hill to the top of the chapel on the hill, and those that can't make it will wait at the bottom. And this is where they bring down 2 massive
Statues,
effigies, religious symbols. So we're about 2/3 of the way up. And when it's, what is it supposed to be today? Like 36, 37 degrees today.
Dirás en los vídeos aquí en gimnasio, ¿eh?
This is unbelievably warm.
So according to Google, it's 31, feels like 34, and it's 9 o'clock at night.
Oh.
I would say it feels like more than 30.
It looks a lot lighter than it is because of all these spotlights that are all on. It's getting quite dark out here, but it is ridiculously hot.
Apologies for the sweat dribbles down my face. That must be really attractive.
So it's actually this one here with
It's the Divina Pastora.
the shepherdess.
The shepherdess is the
That's
heavy
the really
one.
heavy one.
She's got car batteries underneath her skirt.
Yeah, I was questioning it because they did look like they may drop it.
Yeah, their faces look a little bit more
Yeah.
strained than the others.
Now what they've got to do is carry the thing
All the way down.
all the way down the hill, bless them. God, you can see how much they're struggling. Can't you?
Yeah.
Bless them. And by the way, I don't know if you see, they've got the kids with these sticks they put underneath, just purely to try and give them a break. We've run ahead of the procession quickly to get to the church. You can probably hear them on their way here. Bless them, they've done a phenomenal job. I mean, we were struggling climbing up and down and we're just... bang. And we're just...
Spanish do love their fireworks.
Yeah. We're just carrying ourselves and, well, this camera really.
I'm sorry, I'm very sweaty. And I
Oh.
dread to think how those poor people are feeling carrying
It has
those.
been a really difficult year this year. Even the locals that don't normally complain that much are complaining this year about the heat. It's just been relentless, hasn't it?
It has.
Bless them. They are, excuse the way I put it, they're wringing wet. In this heat, to be carrying those two effigies is, I can't say it enough. That's a hell of a task. When Alison said they got fireworks, these are so much louder than anything I've ever heard in the UK. It almost hurts. But I think that's kind of it for tonight, really, isn't it?
Yes.
It's more just a procession to really kick off this week properly.
And now everyone will go for sopa.
Yeah, food, people will be eating in the streets. I think we're going to go and grab a drink somewhere and then, well, we'll see you guys in the morning.
See you in the morning.
So after a very late night last night, you might like to have a lie-in, but not during Fiesta week.
No, this is Potries.
Because, like I say, it's 8:30 in the morning and part of this week is now that they're going to wander around with the band playing loud music. But just to make sure you don't sleep in, they've got these firecrackers that they chuck outside your house.
That really sound like bombs.
Jesus. They're so loud.
Two for the price of one.
Yeah. Wow. My ears are ringing. Hello again. It's, what is it? Tuesday? Wednesday. Yeah, we're losing track of time. It's this whole week's just kind of blending into one. But we've got another procession coming down the road. Well, the gist for tonight is we've got this, then they've got a mass, then apparently we've got a big firework display.
In case you didn't hear me over all the band stuff,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure today is the day for married ladies.
Married ladies.
Married ladies.
So was yesterday the day for young ladies, was it? Or unmarried ladies?
I
or?
don't know if yesterday was the day for young ladies or if that's tomorrow.
I'm sure somebody
And
will
then
correct
there's
us.
another day for the young men. Or just men
Yeah.
in general, I think.
It's now half hour later and we're planning, or the thought is that we're going to actually walk up to a friend of ours and see the procession come past, possibly join it. You don't think it's going down to the fireworks, do you?
No, I don't think
I think
that
you
they
might be
take
right
the
on this
idol
one.
down
Yeah.
there. They take the idol from the church, round the village, back to the church, and then I think the band may take people down.
Everyone just
To the
wanders around,
fireworks.
back down to the fireworks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got to be quiet for this bit.
Yeah, it's the solemn procession today.
This is a solemn procession. We'll show you guys, but the whole point is it's quiet and tranquil. So they are actually bringing down the big one. Hopefully this is coming out on camera, but now the solemn procession is over.
It's like a Mardi
The
Gras.
music levels picked up. We're all off down to see the fireworks. It's now 5:30, or coming up on 5:30 on Thursday afternoon. We're heading down to the town square for, I've been calling it Potries' version of the Mardi Gras, but what this actually is a fancy dress parade. It's the one the younger generations really love here, isn't it?
They do.
They all just get dressed up in silly costumes. There's a band, but like a really, what do we call it? Like a funky, what's the word I'm looking for, darling?
I don't know.
Take you round. What you'll hear of us talking, I haven't got a clue over what noise is about to happen. So, when it's 39 degrees, that's the way to cool down. Right. Are we going to take mics off and walk through, or keep them on and run through? We'll see you on the other side.
Can we stand here just for a little while? That was nice.
Actually, let me just clean them in. It's not fair, Barbie's got her own protective box.
Well, at least the water running down my face is not sweat today.
We've made an executive decision, or wife has made an executive decision. We've actually cut through the crowds, dashed back to our house, and Alison is
In charge of the hose pipe.
stood on the balcony, and she's got the hose pipe out. So I'm gonna hang out downstairs,
Make sure it's on shower.
and Alison's gonna shower the crowd. Well, hope you enjoyed that.
Yes, indeed. As much as we did, anyway.
Yeah, we did enjoy it this year very much. Look, we're going to head home now, and you probably won't see us till tomorrow, because I'm being blunt, tonight is just a repeat of last night, and we've already shown you that. So
Just with a
tonight,
different idol.
yeah, it'll be a procession round to collect everybody, take them to mass. Then there'll be a procession round with the idol. Then they get taken down and see more fireworks. So for now, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
¿Sí?
Estamos bien. Aquí digo, aquí. Mira.
Well,
Welcome to Friday afternoon.
yeah, it's just
Steaming
gone,
40
just coming
degrees.
up on 5:30. Was it 40?
40 degrees feels like 42. It's 5:30 in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
So very warm, but we're going up, so there's a car park behind where we live, to go and see the Festival of Colours. In short, it's a paint fight.
Yeah.
So they've got a queue.
It all looks very organised.
It does. The thing that I've got to say though is a bunch of, what's that, 6-year-olds to mid-teens with bags of paint and a hose of water.
It's all coming much further
What
this way.
possibly could go wrong?
This could be our someday. This could be our someday. Time is a thief, so why wait? This could be our someday.
That was a fun way of wasting half hour
Yeah.
and a lot of paint. Right, go and get
Clean.
depaintimificated,
All right.
and
We'll see you when we're clean.
yeah, we'll see you either later tonight or possibly tomorrow, which is Saturday, the big final
Yes.
day of festivities.
Hello.
Hello. We're clean. We've got all the paint off us. And I suppose we owe a bit of an explanation. We said earlier we weren't going to show tonight because it was more of the same.
Apparently not.
Yeah, however, we're led to believe by our neighbours, apparently not. I'm not even going to try and explain tonight because I don't know if we're understanding this right or not, but it does sound like there's a procession that involves people running around with fireworks, and then, tell you what, we'll show you now.
Just not try.
We'll show you how close this is to home. It is now 1:30 on a Saturday afternoon, and I'm going to head down to try and intercept the band and follow the procession down to watch this mescletta. While I'm walking down to catch up with them, I thought I'd quickly explain something. So the mescletta is a daytime firework display, but it's all about the noise, and it is loud. So loud that the local children, or the Spanish children, are taught from a very early age to open their mouth, or I was told potentially bite their nail a little bit, in order to deal with the volume of this. So we're off. I haven't got a clue what's going on now. I've been told by a couple of neighbours just to follow the band. There's just food in the streets. Hola. Okay. Okay. Yeah, food for everyone in the street. And it does, on face value, to be heading all of the way down to the far corner there. This is incredible. I'm getting waved at by my neighbour, so let's go and join him for some food. So I'm getting offered beers and all kinds of stuff. I'll stick. Anyone that knows me, I'd have to stick to water or one beer and I'm under the table. So what I've got here is a mini, I think, a mini coca. 1 second. Esto es mini. No, normalmente poco más grande, ¿sí? Normalmente esta is normal? Okay. Okay, I've just checked. Yes, this is mini. Normally they're about twice this size, so. I absolutely love this. Pretty much the whole of the village is here, having some food, a drink, and just chatting.
Welcome to Sunday night. The last.
Start again.
Why?
Get the right day.
It's Sunday.
It's Saturday,
It's
darling.
Saturday.
Yeah. Tonight is the last proper day, isn't it? Or the last part of this week's fiesta.
Yeah.
We're all currently sort of hanging out here by the church, waiting for the idols that they brought down from the Ermita, the chapel on the hill, on
Monday.
Tuesday night.
Monday? Tuesday.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday. I'll just shut up. I don't know what day's what.
Anyway, for them to come out of the church and into the procession around the village, and then us all follow them back up to the chapel and see them get put away.
Yeah.
So it's all a bit of a stop at the moment. Oh, we're getting an announcement. Basically, the rain's picked up, it's got a bit heavier, and I think they're concerned about what this is going to mean. Let's listen in.
I think they said it's not cancelled, but they're going to take a shorter route, Cara Mayor, San Salvador,
Yeah.
and then directly up to the Ermita.
I think so. I got a couple of those things. There's something about the music.
I heard something about music and
Don't know.
dances, because obviously there are
This could
ladies
be
and
fun.
gentlemen in their Valencian costumes, and they normally do the
Yeah.
traditional dances at the top, but that's not going to be much fun for them if it's tipping it down with rain.
No. So we're going to play this one by ear by the looks of it this evening.
Don't we always?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me over this, but unfortunately, they're taking it back in for tonight.
Nice move. Those cobbles are really slippery.
So it's all now officially cancelled and we'll cut from there. So we're doing all the festivities in the church.
Good enough for me.
We're going to watch a traditional dance here in the church. Right.
Got a bit of a sense of deja vu going on.
Yeah. Welcome to Sunday night. It's now 7:45 and this is the end of Fiesta week. There's going to be some entertainment tonight, but the reason we're dashing out now is, well, as you saw last night, the rain hit and the procession to return the idol things back up to the chapel on the hill was cancelled. So we're dashing down to the church now to go and see the idols taken up to the chapel.
Yeah. Apologise for my heavy breathing. No, it's really hard work getting up there. I feel so sorry for those things.
Yeah, but you
those
can't-
people, they must have such a...
You can't moan. You're like carrying a...
That's what I mean. They must have such a calling to be so honoured to carry these things that are so heavy and fight for the right every year. That's it for another year.
Yeah, that's the idols back in the chapel. So, really all there is to do now is go home and sleep for a week. It's been a very, very long week.
It has. I
But-
do love this meter.
Yeah,
It's such a shame that it's only open twice a year to collect and return.
the
The
idols at this
idols.
time of year for this
Yeah.
fiesta. Look, I think we're going to call it there, and once again, thanks so much for watching.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the fiesta.
And, well, we'll see you...
Visit Potries.
Yeah, sorry. Plug for Potries. Visit Potries, and we'll see you lot next Sunday.
See you next week.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.